So guys, not gonna lie, all I see in the comments nowadays is, where's my iPad 9? Where's my iPad mini 6? I need it now. Timothy, stop hurting my feelings. We can't all afford the iPad Pro. Please, give us the iPads for the broke boys. I need it. That's literally how you guys sound, and I've got annoyed with all these comments, and so I thought I'd address the topic in a video and delve into the leaks and the rumors about the release dates of these new iPads. And so without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Buttification Squad for the latest Apple news and rumors. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. So let's begin with the iPad 9 because it's a pretty straightforward answer, and that is the iPad 9 is coming out in September. So yeah, it's quite a wait. Now of course I'm sure some of you are going to point out that no, you're wrong Saran, because we have rumors from CN Beta claiming the iPad 9 would launch in spring. So obviously, they've got to be right? Well guys, I'm sorry to break it to you, but CN Beta has little to no credibility, whereas Mark Gurman has a way more credible track record, and he says the iPad 9 should be launching later in the year, and so I'm inclined to believe he's right. And guys, it does make all the sense in the world for the iPad 9 to launch in September, because number one, Apple has been releasing the budget iPad at the September event for the last few years. But number two, it's no coincidence we haven't heard anything about the iPad 9 recently, because we're not seeing it anytime soon. So yeah, the September slot does seem pretty likely. In fact, I just came up with another reason to back up my point, and that is the budget iPad is by far the most popular iPad, and so it deserves to get the most media and public attention, and Apple releasing it at the iPhone event, which is their biggest event every year, is of course giving it the most exposure to the public and of course the media. So yes, on the whole, it does suck we have to wait so long for the budget iPad, but it does also make a lot of sense. Anyhow, let's move our attention to the iPad mini 6, and this is a slightly more confusing situation. So weirdly enough, we have two conflicting rumors on the iPad mini 6. One rumor says there will be no redesign, and instead will have a slightly larger 8.4-inch display and better internals. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, we also have rumors about a complete redesign coming to the iPad mini, something that's very similar to the iPad Air 4 and the iPad Pro. Now of course, the million-dollar question is, which one of them is happening? Well, I think it's the redesign, because the information comes from Kang, a source with 97.8% accuracy, and so that makes him the most credible Apple leaker on this planet. So yes, it's fair to say the redesign is happening, and of course that's going to get a lot of you excited, but there is bad news, because Kang says this redesign is still in early development, and so that basically means there is no chance we see this anytime in spring, and so the earliest we could see this is in the second half of the year, and even then, there is a chance it could be pushed back till 2022. Now this is where I'm left a little confused, because I can see the iPad mini 6 launching with the iPad 9 at the September event, but because it's only at the design stage, there is still a long way to go in the development of this new redesign, and so of course that could push things, we could see delays, and so it is very possible we see this iPad mini launch in early 2022 instead. In fact, that would neatly tie in with a report we've heard about the iPad Air 5 launching with OLED in the first half of 2022, and so it makes a lot of sense that Apple launches the iPad mini redesign alongside the new iPad Air, because in the past the iPad mini has been based on the iPad Air, and in fact, we did see the iPad mini 5 launch with the iPad Air 3, and so we could see that happen again. Actually, the more I think about it, the more this makes sense, because you know how I mentioned those rumors about a minor refresh coming to the iPad mini? Well, it is possible we could see that minor refresh happen this year, and then of course the big redesign in 2022. Especially since the iPad mini 5 is getting pretty old, Apple can of course hold us over till the big redesign with a minor refresh in the form of the iPad mini 6. In fact, a lot of the leaks have been referring to the redesign as the iPad mini Pro, and so again, another possibility is that we see it as a standalone product above the regular iPad mini that could launch next year. So yes, those are some leaks and speculation I have on the iPad mini 6, and if you want my 2 cents, I think we're definitely not seeing an iPad mini refresh anytime soon. I think the earliest we could see one is September alongside the iPad 9, but of course at the end of the day, I could be completely wrong, and I would love to be wrong because I would love to see the big redesign as soon as possible. Anyways, tell me in the comments below your predictions as to when we could see the iPad 9 and the iPad mini 6, and also be realistic please, because there's no point saying it's going to launch tomorrow because we know it won't launch tomorrow, so keep in mind Apple's usual structure and release strategy and make a prediction. Anyways, thank you for watching, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the notification squad for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video here in the icon above about the April event and everything we can expect. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.